So this week in Edav, we went over standards 6 and 7. Creative communicator, choose platforms and tools, create and use visualization, models or simulations, polishes and presents original work. So this week we went over, we had videos on types of graphs that we could use online. You gave us a list of resources that allowed us to do that. There's a whole bunch of different websites where you can create graphs. And I also really liked the videos about these graphs and how they can be used in time-lapse type form to give information. I thought it was really cool because, these graphs and videos were using statistics, which if you had to read would be very confusing and you have to pay a lot of attention to what you're comparing things to. But through these graphs, and some of them I had never even seen before, you were able to quickly see what was being compared, and it makes it a little bit more real, and it brings it to life a little bit. Makes it a lot more interesting. So this is important in classrooms, to bring things to life and use graphs to engage the students. This is a different thing that we went over this week. Publishes and presents original work. So this was one guy who you shared the video. He was talking about how everybody's talking about technology in classrooms, and he's the only person that I've heard say anything negative about that, other than parents and being worried about the safety of their children on the internet. His concern, or his statement, was that it makes it a lot easier to cheat, and it really is. I mean, you could just copy and paste. And he said the statistics, I believe, about the increase in plagiarism. So it's a lot more common now because of technology. Also, so the next standard or goal for this week to learn about was global collaborator. Use of digital tools to engage with learners with different backgrounds, use of technology to collaborate with other team members, contribute collaboratively, use of collaborative technology to work with others to create solutions. So basically this whole topic area covers my favorite video that we watched, which was about High Tech High. And this high school, they basically do a whole bunch of projects, and through these projects they are being able to pursue interest. They are able to hit a brick wall and ask for help, and the teachers use these projects to incorporate and teach math, science, all sorts of things, and it changes the environment of school to, I'm dreading going to class, to, oh, we're doing this fun project, I'm making a robot. So this school really uses a lot of technology. There was a robot that these people were creating, and this wasn't shown, but this is something I thought about that I hadn't thought about previously, about use of digital tools to engage learners with different backgrounds. So whenever I read this and saw this video, or I didn't really see the video about this, but about connecting kids with different backgrounds through technology, I thought about how cool it would be if students were able to learn language through FaceTime with somebody from a different country, and vice versa. They could be learning how to speak English, and it could be a whole class where you were just talking to somebody from a different country, and you could take turns, and you could message what that means or whatever. So I thought that was a really interesting thing on how technology could be incorporated into classrooms. And High Tech High was amazing. It's how I would like to learn, or would have liked to learn in school. It's much more similar to an apprenticeship style of learning. It promotes curiosity and passion. And the guy that was speaking, I'm assuming he's the head of the school, was talking about how he asks his teachers to bring whatever they're passionate about into the classroom. And I feel like passion and curiosity is something that is dying, or is it's dying in the sense that the way we are teaching now, kids just want to get through. They don't want to know. They don't want to learn. They want to learn, but they don't want to sit through a lecture or of something that they're not interested in. And this school uses all these labs, and it treats education like you would a drill. It's a tool for a purpose, and by using physical tools and physical projects, they teach you how to use your brain and education, so mathematics, science, just like a tool. They teach you to use that tool in an applicable situation, and that makes everything a lot more smooth.